Hello there, my name is Davis and welcome back to the Real Valladolid Career Mode Challenge Series, episode 34, 35 I think, episode 2 of season 4, whatever, and we're kicking things off straight away against Los Blancos Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabéu. They got the Raul Tifo on full show, and hopefully we can follow on from last episode's fantastic performance against Barcelona with our new signings. Joshua Kimmich leads the line, centre defensive mid, and we've also got Tio Hernandez playing left back as well, making their full team debuts. Hopefully we can leave a good impression on them and have a good start here today. He's gone for goal. What an effort that is. Nabil Fekita cuts inside onto that left foot and he absolutely pings one from downtown. Ball roll, finesse shot, 24, 25 yards out, and beats the keeper, all ends up. Or a strike that is, from the Frenchman. And we're in trouble already. Good football, Jonathan David. Maybe could have cut that across, goes for goal himself. But Thibaut Courtois not getting beaten at that angle. Ball played in, Renier gets his head to it, but the angle's too tight. Not far away at all. Knocking on the door considering such a slowish start. Beaten by a screamer, but David Neres in behind now. Nice little skill move. Oh, this is a goal-saving header from, I think, Rafael Varane on the line there. That's so frustrating. Lovely little skill move to avoid his marker as well, David Neres. David Neres has made the run, found by Renier. Shoots himself, that's a strike, left foot. And we're back in the game. That's the danger from the wide men making those runs. He can attack the width, able to cut inside onto that stronger foot as well. And when you can finish like that, you've always got a chance. And we're back in it. Almost played James Rodriguez through a goal there, but snuffed out by the defenders, and that is that for half time. 1-1 at the end of the 45, and I think they've dominated us on possession, to be honest, but we've just not managed to. I think we've had a couple of good chances, to be fair. It's just been a close-ish game. Then leave her as is for now. Things are going pretty well, I think. Kind of losing the midfield battle, but that's to be expected. I think they've got a pretty tight, compact midfield, whereas ours, it's just got the two Nkanku and Kimmich running it, and they're doing a decent enough job as it stands. Good ball in. It's fallen to Vinicius Junior. And how he scored from there, I'll never know. It's not even Vinicius Junior. It's Rodrigo. But outrageous goal to score, that is. First one was an absolute worldie. Second one was pretty awful, if you ask me. I mean, VAR. I assume the ball does actually go over the line in the end. But that didn't look like it crossed the line to me. And we gotta go again. Penalty ref, thank you very much. Benjamin Mendy comes flying through the back of Renier. And I imagine it'll just be a yellow. Renier gets the better of Mendy. Comes diving through the man. And a chance for Jonathan David to step up and convert. Top right again. Keeper goes the wrong way. And just as fast as the first half, we're back level. Theo Hernandez continues his run into the box. Ball across the face of goal. Stopped by Varane, I think. Keep the ball alive. Kimmich. Jonathan David in space. Oh, some great save. Fingertip save from Courtois. Jonathan David just makes the space for himself. Hits very, very well. A big palm by Courtois. Before we swing this in, I'm going to make a couple of changes actually. James Rodriguez off. Almada on. Oriana maybe. Ampadu on. Ampadu on for Diego Carlos. And Tavares maybe for Theo Hernandez. Let's see how that goes. That's fantastic from David Neres! Come on! The new signing is lighting up the Valladolid. Lovely drop of the shoulder inside, beats his man. And the finesse shot puts it past Thibaut Courtois to surely give us the lead. 90th minute, more or less. Oh, I don't believe it. Where is that goal? Timo Werner. I knew he was a threat. I was more on about his his pace rather than his acrobatic ability. But he has pinged in a bicycle kick. 92nd minute. Near post, keeper beating all ends up. And that will certainly be the points shared, I think. All three of their goals have been absolutely outrageous today. Absolutely ridiculous. And that is that, 94th minute. The points shared at the Bernabéu. After being robbed, more or less, at the Santiago Bernabéu, we gotta dust ourselves off and we gotta take ourselves all the way to Luzern, wherever that is. I think it might be a Switzerland, a team from Switzerland. Could be wrong, or could be completely wrong. A run of relatively should be easy games, barring Betis, all the way up until maybe Seville and Sociedad. I'll probably do very short highlights for each game. A couple of them might be simulated, including this first 1 year in the Europa League. Just to try and get through, and probably get back to you for these two games. Maybe even, yeah, we'll see how it goes. First of all, though, we shall sim our match against whoever we're playing. Luzern, is it? A couple of changes going to be made. Jonathan David going to make way for Bratberg. Almada going to come off for Oriana and Almada going to start. Kimmich going to start. Ampadu going to play in that midfield as well. Tavares starting. and as well as Costa for Upamecano. And I think that's how we'll leave it for now. Decent enough squad, should be strong enough to overcome this competition. Especially even away from home, we should be beating these quite comfortably. Hopefully the simulation goes our way. Fingers crossed. Players warming up. And a 3-0 victory. 2 goals for Bratberg and the 1 for the Tavares. Almada missed a penalty as well. Could have been even more, but a 3-0 victory is a very nice way to start our group stages. And Ethan Ampadu has confirmed. We just before the Real Madrid game, we did have an offer off Spurs for Ethan Ampadu. I think it was 22 million they offered. I ended up delegating, and they've obviously agreed to pay 30 million for Ampadu. So he will probably, if the negotiations go well, head out of our team come January. And yeah. Onto the Real Betis game, and I'll see you all for probably the Real Sociedad game. So we make it all the way to Real Sociedad with our unbeaten run still going, still intact, and we are currently sat second in the league, 1 point ahead of Real Madrid, but 4 points behind Atletico Madrid. And we come up against Real Sociedad team who finished a place above us last season, managed to get that top 4 ahead of us, something I'm still a little bit bitter about. And they finished two spaces above us. Actually, in the end, I think Valencia took over us as well, right at the death. And Sociedad were, I think, one of the only teams that we weren't able to beat in the league last season. I think nearly every other team we either won away or at home against them. I can't think of many others off the top of my head. Maybe Atletico Madrid that we didn't beat. But yeah, it's a real chance to potentially catch Atletico Madrid or close the gap at least down to 1 point as Atletico play Barcelona at the same time as us this game week, and hopefully we can do a job. So this is how we line up for the Sociedad game. Pretty much full strength team. Tavares requested to start. He said he felt good in training, so keep him happy and play him for the start of this game. Theo Hernandez will drop to the bench for now. I still got Gallardo at midfield. His stats in terms of his skill attributes are phenomenal. 98 dribbling, 98 ball control, even the finishing is top class. Long shots are incredible. Short pass and shot power, they're all brilliant. The only problem is that he's considered a centre mid / CDM, and he's got awful defending and physical stats. So he's never really gonna play well at a CDM role, which only leaves one of the two centre attacking mid roles, which I'm a little bit reluctant to give him, considering we have Orellana, Almada, and Kubo able to play in those positions. So I'm still unsure whether he'll feature at all this season. He is getting more unhappy the more he plays. Maybe if we do go a couple of goals up, I'll be able to swap him out for Nkunku, or I doubt I'm going to move Kimmich, to be honest. He's our main guy in the middle, but maybe Nkunku if he's just to save his legs a little bit. But hopefully we can get a win against Sociedad away today. Hopefully Barcelona can do us a favour and take points off Atletico Madrid, who are already starting to run away with the league, same as last year. They I think they went 2 losses all season, so we definitely need them to start getting pegged back a little bit, just so we can stay in the title race. Be a little bit disheartening to get 4 seasons in and for the final title race to be over by January. It's a good ball. Sociedad in behind. Keeper covers his corner well. Keeper should be saving that all day regardless, but they get the corner from it. Upamecano heads her away, and a chance to break maybe. Strange one from Jonathan David. Tavares keeps her in. And now a chance. Jonathan David can run at them, run beyond them, in behind, 1-on-1. He doesn't miss those ones. 1-0, 28 minutes gone. Jonathan David back at it again. Some finish this. Keeper makes the angle difficult. Could have gone near post as well, but he gets enough whip on it to put it past the keeper. Last chance of the half. We nick it, but there's no one really breaking forward, to be honest. Max Aaron's on the overlap. Can we feed him through? We can. David Neres finds space on the edge of the box, but he's forced backwards. And that is going to be that for the end of the first half. Not a bad half whatsoever. Limited chances to 1, I think, if that. Bit of a half chance at the near post. And we've had a couple of chances ourselves to at least extend the lead. But Sociedad dominating the possession, but we're dominating the scoreline so far. It's a good ball, switch of play by David Neres, feeds James Rodriguez in. Good feet, keeps the ball. Recycles it. Jonathan David, little fake shot, takes it past 2 defenders and rockets it past the keeper. That is a very, very well worked goal. Kept possession for a long time then, waited for our movement, waited for Jonathan David to pick his movement, and the fake shot, sublime, takes it past 1, touch takes it past 2, and near post, left foot rocket. And we are 2-0, 2 goals to the good. 7th goal in the league so far for Jonathan David, 2nd of the night. Kimmich gets nutmegged there, edge of the box. Diego Carlos snuffs out the potential threat. Little chop, and a long through ball allows Jonathan David to stretch his legs. Joshua Kimmich, edge of the box, and pick that one out. What a debut goal that is. First goal for the club for our midfield general. And that is quite the strike first time. Bang, through the bodies. Keeper's not going to see that one. Keeper doesn't have time to react against that one. And that is 3-0, and that is this game done and dusted. As just after they take a kick off, we're going to make some substitutions. James Rodriguez will make way for Oriana. Manu Gallardo, whatever his first name is, will make way for Nkanku, who's up to 87 overall now. And David Neres will make way for Almada. That is that. Hopefully they can come on with quite a bit of time left to play. Pinched it up the field. David Neres tries to play Renier through. Brazilian connection, not quite strong enough. Tries her again. Collects it back off him. Goes for the strike. The deflection almost takes a near post, catching the keeper out. But in the end goes for a throw. Big, nasty deflection. That could have easily went into that bottom corner. Keeper wrong-footed. But Josh Kimmich puts the ball into the box, and it's a free header for Diego Carlos. And our big money signing proven very, very useful this game. Goal and assist for our central defensive midfielder, Joshua Kimmich. And that's a commanding header from Diego Carlos. Keeper comes out in absolutely no man's land. What is the goalie doing, Tom? What's the goalie doing, Tom? And defender on the line as well. Got to be doing better there. 4-0. Should be the game done and dusted. and that is a very, very successful away trip, done and dusted. We sank 4 goals against Sociedad, who give us big problems last season. They're not doing as strong this season. I think they're down towards 8th, and despite them having 59% possession, we absolutely smash them, take the majority of our chances, and come away with the 3 points. So that was another good win against Real Sociedad, another 4 goals scored, and we are really starting to mount a real challenge on the title. Unfortunately, Atletico Madrid did end up winning against Barcelona. I think it was 2-0 in the end, as we go straight into our next couple of games just to round off the episode. And the first one up against Athletic Bilbao, and nice well-worked goal, a nice well-worked build-up, sees Jonathan David get his first goal of the game, and a very, very nice finish, top bins, beats the keeper, all ends up there. As we continue our charge in the league, more or less, we remain well within arm's reach of Atletico Madrid, shall we say, as despite us continuing our good form, they just seem to win every single game. As we last kick of the game, more or less, Jonathan David breaks through, low on stamina, and is able to find the finish past the keeper. So a goal very early on and very late on in this game sealed the 3 points for us against Bilbao, and took us nicely into I think the last game of the group stage of the Europa League. Right here we got just making a few changes to the team, full change really, more or less, playing a very much weakened side against Standard Liège. We're 6 points clear of the group at the top, so there's no worry of us getting overtaken today. So I wanted to give some players a little run out who kept a pretty strong core. I thought it would have been enough to at least keep our win streak going against Standard Liège, but unfortunately at home we bow out 2-0 losers, and the win streak comes to the end, but we still remain top of the group, and I think finished the group stage top of the group. And that is that. That is episode 3, I think, of season 4, done and dusted. Got a couple of decent looking games coming up, starting with Valencia. We do have one more game left in the group stage against Luzern. I have confidence we should be able to see them off quite comfortably. And then we do have a couple of games left in the Europa League, I guess. I'll just continue to sim them, I imagine. We have a massive match next episode against Atletico Madrid, a real chance to catch up on points to them. And also, I think that's the Supercopa match against Barcelona, but that might be a little ways off yet. So we're just getting through almost into December. We're into November now, and we're powering through this final season. If you've liked, leave a like on the video. If you've not liked, if you dislike on the video, it helps me regardless on whatever you do. If you want to keep up to date with any of the series, you can always subscribe. That helps me out massively. And that is that. I've been Davis. Thank you very much for watching. Good night.